Alright everyone, and welcome back to Season 8 then of Formula Xbox, and we're here today then for round 5 I think of the season. Is the Japanese Grand Prix then at Suzuka, much earlier in the calendar than it would normally be, and here we are then on our best qualifying lap, and Suzuka I think I would have to say is my favourite track on the calendar, and on this game especially it just feels so nice to drive. They've made it like a lot more I think bumpier in places and sort of a lot more realistic, and it's just a really satisfying track to drive around. It's quite fast, sort of narrow, twisty, and as I say on this game it's a lot more bumpy as well, and it's just a real sort of pleasure to drive really. And I was hoping to get a good result here to come off the back of our win in Bahrain, and our first qualifying lap didn't go too well actually, because I had a bit of a force feedback issue, kind of like I had in Brazil, but luckily I managed to reset it after I came back into the pits. I managed to go back out and it was working alright again, so I was hoping this would get me a lot higher up the grid then, and we'll see where it puts us. So we're coming to the end of this lap now then, and especially around here you can it's so much more bumpy and like this chicane, but we managed to navigate that alright. As we get the power on now, then you can really put the power on out of that final corner now, and across the line we actually got into the front row of the grid then, second place. We were 6/10 off of height, but I mean that's a good place for us to be starting from then, as the race usually goes better for us then, so we'll be hoping that is certainly the case today then, because there's only one place we can go really if we're going to improve on second. And we're looking further down the grid, and I think Sinan may have had a quali penalty there, which is why he didn't set a time. I'm not sure, it's quite a while ago now. Again, apologies for the long breaking videos. As we see a strategy then, it's saying a 2-stop, but you can do 1 stop I think for pretty much any 50% race I think. So yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to try to extend the super soft a bit more and go on to the medium tyres. And we'll try and do that then, as the lights are coming on now. Away we go then, and it is a decent start from us then, pretty much level with height I would say, and towards turn 1 it doesn't look like we're going to be close enough to have a look here then, and he slots into lead there, and we were nowhere near close enough to have a look into turn 2, so he holds the lead for the time being then, but we've held on to second place, and Merni has kept third behind us then, and not really anywhere to overtake in his first part of the lap, so he's going to slot in behind here then, and try and keep the pressure on if we can. But we are skipping a few laps into lap 4. He had built up a little bit of a gap, but then actually through the S's there he actually lost the back end a bit, and that allows us to close right back up again. So if we can try and put the pressure on him then, maybe try and get into DRS range, then maybe we can have a chance of sticking with him here then. As actually into the deck now, he actually runs wide in the first part, runs off into the gravel in the second part, and that is us up into the lead. I wasn't sure if that was maybe a lag thing, but no, that was definitely a mistake for him, and he went off. That was a real thing that happened. It wasn't just the masters of code having another lag incident. But we held on to the lead then for the rest of the first stint. We actually played a lap later than Merni then. We stayed out until lap 9. So I came in on the next lap to make sure that there was no chance of him getting an undercut on us. As we have a look then at the race strategy, and looking further down, and I'm not even sure what I was looking at there because I clicked off it so quickly, but we're going to come out of the pits and it looks like Height is actually going to jump us then, but he's on the soft tyres, so that is pretty much a definite 2-stop from him then, because he was in before us, and on the softer tyres, so he'll be coming in again at some point. But we did stay ahead of Merni, which was crucial there, as we're now catching up to the back of S. Perez 68 then, and he's on the super soft tyres still then, so that is a very long first stint he is doing, and we'll try and clear him quite quickly here if we can then, into the Casio triangle, and we're at the inside, and we are through and into 4th place, and we are going to have DRS now then to pull away down this straight. And skipping to later on then, and we did actually have Height in for a second stop, and it was our teammate Sinan then on the medium tyres who stayed out all this time then, and actually halted his progress quite a bit, so that was really helpful from him there. And Height then almost a pit stop behind us then at that point, and then Sinan pits for his one and only stop, and that puts us back into the lead of the race. And we started mainly close behind us, but we managed to pull out a little bit of a gap on him, and yeah, that was pretty much all that really happened during this race. And I guess in these kind of situations, you'd want to just get to the end of the race really and take the win. But I was just enjoying this so much, and the tyres were still holding on. And I could have done a few more laps here, but we take the checkered flag here then to take back-to-back race victories, and I was very happy with that one. And yeah, Melanie was second then, and Fred still was in third. Team Mercedes there on the podium with us. And Height actually crashed out with the lag incident, so that was another non-score for him then. And yeah, that has really done us a massive favour in the championship. But yeah, just overall I was really happy with this one, even if not a lot happened. As I was saying before, I just really enjoy this track, and as I was saying, I could have done like a few more laps really, because I was just enjoying having like the clear track out in front. But yeah, that has certainly done us a big favour then in both championships, and we'll be looking to carry that forward then to another sort of fast and flowing track at Malaysia. So that is it then for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, and I'll see you then. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.